Greetings and salutations, everybody. It has been one of the hottest minutes, hasn't it? It's been about, I don't know. I feel like it's been about 3 weeks since we've last heard of each other. It doesn't help that I don't use social media particularly much. So here we are. We have officially moved. Initially, I was going to wait until I actually got determination, and then we didn't. Now we're here, which was a lengthy process in its own. I had to submit a 30-day notice to my initial apartment, and then when I tried figuring out how do I get stuff from point A to point B, that process alone took like 2 weeks of scheduling, and then I was pretty much without anything for a week. And we just got to the new place. It's still it's still in the works. It's still working. But I it's a little bit rough. I originally was gonna have my entire like computer set up in a very specific spot. One of the things I did when I had no internet was I tried planning out, okay, here's how I'm gonna orientate the room. Here's where I'm gonna put X and Y and desk and chair and stuff like that. And then I finally saw the apartment when I came on, when was it? The 1st? April Fool's Day. I know, fun day, isn't it? And, well, there was a fireplace right there that I was not expecting. And so I had to move it somewhere else, which ended up being in a closet, which I am still in the process of soundproofing. Hello, Lemon. You were given a Switch. You beat your first Pokemon game, Scarlet. Ooh, congratulations. Pokemon's a fun series. Part of me wants to pick it up and do some streams of Pokemon, but on the other side, I don't really own a Switch. And I know it's usually console exclusive. But I've fireplace in your apartment, you said? Yeah, so now I could just roll on into it if I get a little bit cold, but like, I'm pretty sure I am now. Being cold is the least of my concerns. In fact, now that I have literally my entire PC set up in a closet, every time I turn on my PC, this room heats up. Right now, the average apartment temperature is, I think, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This room with the PC on, it's been going for like 3-4 hours, is 78 degrees. And it is only increasing. It's a little bit of a heat bubble. So I have a fan set up. Hopefully you guys don't hear it, because this is the 3rd fan I went through because the other ones weren't quiet enough. I still have to figure out audio a little bit. Like I said, I haven't finished soundproofing the room. There might be a little bit of reverb. In theory, that'll get better over the next couple weeks. You don't hear it? Oh, thank goodness. Because I desperately need it. But yeah, I basically, as of right now, I don't think I have any pictures I can show, but I basically made myself a pillow fort where I put a bunch of foam on the walls, but I didn't feel like reaching the ceiling because, 1, that's a lot of foam panels, and foam panels can get pricey. And 2, I can't reach the ceiling even if I wanted to. So I just have a bunch of blankets draped across these little clothing lines. It's kind of funny. It basically is a funny thing. You don't hear the fan? Great. PC, yeah, the PC is basically a space heater. If I need heat, just turn on the PC, bada bing, bada boom. We have it. I probably do need to figure out something with extra ventilation. The room sounds good. Sounds sound good. Great. I haven't honestly done any audio test. I mean, I did a little bit of audio testing because when I had to reset up all of the computer stuff. Oh, this phone is a little bit out of place. It's fine. When I had to set up the audio stuff, I reset all of my computer settings. So I've had to one by one change everything back to how I think it was. And while I had some degree of understanding of how I had originally set up our like system of 3 years, I did run into issues. Like 1, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear sounds on my computer. The issue on that one, well, that was just because I'm a dumbass. I had put a line out into a line in, and I need to reverse it. Oopsies, teehee. That's why I couldn't hear funny laugh track or this funny thing. Bubble! I can hear that now. Wait, I have to do a test. You guys can hear it too, right? Ow! Yeah, no, I hear that. I still have to, like, I've only done half the room. I've done, like, well, I've done like half of 2 walls, and then I now have a blanket above my head. I still have to do 1 wall, but I did not prep enough foam panels. I have the foam panels, but the funny thing about foam panels is you have 2 ways to prepare foam panels. 1, you leave them out and you let them rest to quote unquote breathe for 24 to 48 hours so they expand, because usually everything is like super compressed for packing, shipping, right? The other option is to just douse it in warm, like hot water, get a blow dryer and dry them out. And that's like the speedier approach. That's a lot more hands-on, but like, I don't really want to blow dry like 150 foam panels by hand. That seems less than desirable. So I'm finishing it up tomorrow or Monday, one of those 2. I also need to buy like, you know what I didn't think I really needed that I actually really need? I need wood. I need a lot of wood. And it might sound like a strange question, Roomba, why do you need so much wood? Your machine, but like, I need wood. Everything I own is sagging. Like, my little desk thingy is sagging. My blanket above my head, sagging. These faces on my, like, these wrinkles on my face, sagging. I need so much wood to prop these things up. It is not great. Wood is nice. Wood is always nice. I guess it doesn't have to be wood. It could be like a PCV pipe or something. I just need some sort of support pillar on multiple bits of my place, because it's a little bit rough. Like, I had planned everything to be super convenient for me. Like, okay, everything will arrive, everything that's urgent will arrive the day after I get to this new place. Perfect. Furniture will arrive each day afterwards. So like, let's say I arrive on, when did I arrive? I think it was Wednesday. I arrive on Wednesday. Great. All my computer stuff arrives on Thursday. Okay. My bed will arrive on Friday. I wasn't sure if they do deliveries on the weekend, so it'll be like, okay, washer dryer on Monday. Shelving unit on Tuesday. Wardrobes on Wednesday. That kind of thing. But it didn't really work out that way. Stuff that was supposed to arrive on Thursday ended up arriving like 6 days earlier. Not 6 days, no, that's a stretch. It was 4 days earlier when I wasn't even gonna be here. Yes. So I had to rebook a bunch of flights and a bunch of plans, and I basically just like, hey, leasing office person, yeah, listen, I'm gonna be leaving 3 days early. Have a good life. Goodbye. And so I had to bum rush my way over to this new place to just pick up stuff. And then all the furniture items, instead of coming like one day after the other so I would have time to set things up, no, they always like, hey, we're all gonna actually like come on the same exact day, even though you ordered us from 6 different places. Oh, we thought we'd make it convenient. No! I've never been more upset to receive like packages early. My entire floor space is 2 things. It is either empty, well, 3 things, I guess. It is either empty boxes, wood of furniture I have yet to assemble, or foam panels that I'm waiting to air out and expand. It is not a good time. I have no walking space. I haven't even been able to clean the apartment yet. Like, okay, that's another thing that happened with this apartment. I guess the person who was handling my move-in was fired or let go as I was being onboarded. And they didn't know I was supposed to move into this apartment until like 3 days before, when I reached out, hey, like, just a heads up, I'm here in location now. Just want to make sure I'm all good for the move-in on the 1st. They're like, who are you? Let's check your file. You don't have a file with us. Hold on. Who are you working with? This person. Oh yeah, we let them go. All right, let's see. And it ended up just being that like my apartment when I got it was unfinished. They finished painting the walls. They finished painting or redoing the floors, I guess. But you could very clearly see it wasn't ready. There is still like some dead bugs and cabinets. I put my hand in wet paint inside one of the drawers. There was a bunch of dust and debris around the corners of the apartment. And there was even like I don't know what you would call it. It was like a palette of paint that they just left out on a counter. Dead cabinets, I mean, they were already dead. They're definitely not living anymore, but there was like, I don't know whether to call them a roach or what, but there was like small dead bugs that were of a brown variety. It's smaller than a roach, but I don't know what it is. But either way, I found like 5 of those. Less palette? I didn't know what else to call it. A palette is a strong word. It was basically like, it was like a chopped up remainder of the floor, which is just a fox, F-A-U-X, fox, Faux? It was fake flooring, like rubber flooring kind of. And they used the back of one of those for like, and they put a bunch of like paint or like sealant or something that they were using to repair holes onto that. And they just left it on the counter. Not that it matters because half the counter is missing as well. Half the counter is missing. I looked up on the top and I was like, oh yeah, this looks fine. It's a little bit roughed and dusty because I still feel debris. And then I reached underneath and I was like, all I feel is dead and dying and like cork that's splitting apart. I think they forgot to do the bottom. I think they forgot a couple things. Oh yeah, and I have a balcony now. But I wouldn't know because I went outside once. I looked to my right and there was a hornet's nest. And I turned to go back inside and there was 2 more hornet's nests. So I haven't gone back outside the balcony because I need to get those hornets removed. I refuse to deal with bugs. Bugs will just get everyone get stuck inside you and oh boy, they're never coming out. I'm not allergic to bugs, but I definitely, I guess you could say I have a little bit of aversion to them. I don't know if they're poisonous or not. And just in general, I don't like pain or being like bitten. So I'm just not going to risk anything. Hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, Easter is tomorrow, isn't it? I forgot about that. Also, why is YouTube chat not showing up? All right, future me's issue. I'll figure that out. But yeah, so our stream is going to be a little bit scuffed today. It's just going to be just chatting for today. It's probably not going to go for more than like an hour, 2 hours at most. But yeah, we're back. We're going to stream. We have a couple, maybe we have plans in the future. I have no idea. I do want to do more collaborations going forward because I definitely have a bad habit of being very, very introverted. And I want to, well, there's no fixing that. But I definitely want more people I could talk to. I was going to do that Minecraft SMP that I had been hyping up for like a month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how long. It's the one that started. We had to stop it because the server got shut down for maintenance. And then they rebuilt it. And then it got shut down a second time. And then they rebuilt it a third time. And that third time is when I lost internet. Or not lost internet, but I've had to pack everything up. So like, I'm like a month late to the SMP. And maybe it's just me, but it's a little embarrassing to join an SMP late. When like most people have already stopped. I like playing things when it has the biggest hype about it. Just because that's what the more people that are around it, you know, interact with. I don't know. Glad to know how to fix if I was in this situation, but yeah, bad management of the apartment. Yeah, I think that's the funniest part. They asked me, they gave me a list. It was like, hey, we want you to go through this list and write down everything that is like broken or in disarray. I'm like, okay, I got you. And so I spent, I think, 2 hours walking around this apartment. Granted, it's not a large apartment. It's like 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I spent 2 hours trying to fill out this sheet. It was like, yep. Fridge shelves are broken. Little compartments are snapped. There's holes over here. Dead bugs. There's graffiti outside my door written on the wall in like pen. There's like some weird adhesive on the door for when someone put up a sign. And it's just like, I'm just writing all of this down. By the time I finished and brought it back to the leasing office, they gave me the look of just like absolute horror. Like, oh, there's a lot on this list. I was like, yeah, don't worry. There's only a handful of things that are really bad. And they even asked me like, hey, do you want us to submit a work order? Oh no, it'll be fine. I'm getting my internet set up today. Internet, in fact, did not get set up that day. Internet was also a special treat. Something I needed someone to come physically to turn on a box or something outside. But once internet was up, I tried to submit the work orders, and wouldn't you know it, my account to access the work orders did not exist. So I have to go back to management the Monday to manually submit the work orders and get them to actually give me an account. Otherwise, I can't pay rent. Although maybe it would make it free if I just did it. No, because I still have to pay bills. And they'd be concerned if there's like bills they're getting for a resident that doesn't exist. That would be very concerning. I don't know. At the very least, it's coming along. Mine is the furniture part. The fact that I have so much furniture to assemble and my poor body feels like it's breaking down is not great. Like, you guys probably know this. I'm not exactly the most athletic. I was once upon a time back in, I don't know, high school. But like ever since high school, I'm pretty sure I haven't moved like more than a foot. It's been rough. So like the last 3 or 4 days, I've been on my feet for like 8-12 hours a day, constantly crouching and bending and trying to assemble some semblance of furniture. And my back is so sore, I can barely walk on my feet because the soles are just so raw. It's actually really funny. I could only Something just occurred to me. I never got my rug today. That was supposed to come. No, that was coming tomorrow. Never mind. We're fine. I can't even walk around my own apartment without having shoes on because my feet just hurt too bad. But I'm only halfway done. All I've assembled is a bed frame. I still have to assemble 2 end dressers. I still have to assemble a wardrobe. I still have to there was something else. I got the shelving unit 2 weeks early. And there was something else that was coming, right? No, that was it. That's and I have to finish up I have to finish up the streaming room that we're in right now because like I said, it's only half finished. I still need bass frequency absorbers in the corners. And I need to move this camera. It is not getting my face. Can you move, please? I know I just put you there, but like, God. Did you get stuff from IKEA? No, I didn't get stuff from IKEA. That's the funny part. Well, honestly, it was about as well as you could expect. What I did is originally I was going to check what's nearby. And there's a lot of stuff nearby. There was a Denny's, there was an Olive Garden, there was a Best Buy, there was a Walmart, all within 3 minutes of me. And the airport. Airport was 10 minutes. That's going to be a little bit awkward. That's the main reason I need soundproofing, is so you don't hear airplanes. But I went to Walmart, checked like, hey, maybe I could just pick something up here. Everything that sells in boxes. Oh, well, what about everything that sells in boxes? Oh, what about online? Everything is in boxes. Okay, what about Costco? That's like 30. Everything is in box. I could not find. No. There was one store I found. I haven't checked on Micro Center. That one I haven't checked. I did check to see if there was any like secondhand furniture stores near me. And there was. There was one place in particular, which I really thought I was vibing for. It was actually a coincidence. I went to go get a mattress from a mattress firm. And then as I was walking out, down the road, I saw a place called The Dump. A place called The Dump. I was like, yo, that place totally fits my vibe. It says The Dump, Lux Furniture Goods. I wonder what Lux means. I've never, Luxe? That's kind of weird. Let's just go take a gander in. And then I walked in. And first of all, the air conditioning was so nice. Oh, that air conditioning was beautiful. But then the person walked up, someone came up to me and was like, hey, let me tell you a bit about our store. Everything you see here, the price is final. No haggling, nothing. They're already super discounted, etc. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they proceeded to follow me around the store. Like, not even, like, if I had questions, they would be right there to answer them. But they kept following me around the store, which made me a little uncomfortable, to be honest. But the first thing I noticed was all of it was already pre-built. So solid furniture, great. The second thing I noticed was the prices. It was like, oh yeah, this singular like chair, this bar stool is discounted 80% off. Oh, that's nice. It must be pretty cheap, right? Oh yeah, it's only $800. I was like, for a bar stool? And I kept looking all the way around the apartment. It's like, oh yeah, this chair, this seat, one person chair, love chair. Is that what it's called? Love chair? I don't know. Single person chair, $3,000. This sofa set, $6,000 at a 90% discount. This bunch of like mattresses they had in the back, $4,000 for like a queen. I'm just like, this is discounted? Apparently what this place was yeah, it's technically secondhand goods. Well, it's from companies that like made luxury goods. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Lemon. What it was is it was a place that sold luxury goods from stores that really needed to get rid of their inventory. Either they were going under or they just made like mistakes. Like, oh, we made this mattress with the wrong material. So they sold it to a discount to this place. It was a luxury furniture store, luxury discount furniture store. It was crazy. Needless to say, I walked around for a while I was waiting for a food place to open. And then as soon as the food place opened, well, time to go. Gotta have fun. Great. Spin a plan. I'm gonna go now. The cheapest thing... The cheapest thing I saw in that store was a tiny like maybe like 6-inch like a fake plant for $90. That is the cheapest thing I saw. That was crazy. That place was wild. I'm not gonna go back, but now I know. Well, I don't really know where it is. I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of just relied heavily on GPS to get me around, which has been great, but I don't really know where anything is other than the Walmart. I've driven there 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna have to go there again for a return because I bought a fan and the fan is misaligned, so it is loud and shaky and it feels like it's gonna shoot off into my brain. But I know where the Walmart is, kind of. I mean, it's not even that hard. It's literally, I'd make a right, I drive for like a quarter of a mile, I make another right, and I'm there. And if I want Best Buy instead of a quarter mile, I go half a mile and then I'm there. There's so much stuff so close. Oh, but it's been a treat. The temperature has been awful though. Like, I'm not used to heat. I usually don't. I'm so used to cold environments, right? Because I grew up, for those of you who don't know, I grew up in California. Then I went to the East Coast, which is colder. Then I went to Canada, which is even colder. Then I went to, where was I last? I think I was in Washington. And that was not as cold as Canada, but it was wet. Very wet, so generally the temperature is pretty cold. Now I'm in the middle of the United States somewhere, and it's just hot all the time. It's not as bad as Florida, but it's gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. And that's why I'm also concerned that I now have a thermometer next to my PC just to tell me how hot this particular room is getting. And since I've been streaming for these 26 minutes, the temperature has gone up 2 degrees. I bought a fan for this room. Hold on, let's do a science test. I want to see how high I can raise it without it being picked up by my microphone. Okay, this is level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. Wow, it's doing good. Level 5. It's still looking pretty good, at least when I don't speak. I can't hear myself when I speak. 6th level. Oh, that's still 5. Wait a second. I hit the wrong button. Level 6. 7. Oh, that. Still 7. 8. 9. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it activates on its own, which is good. It means my noise gate is working great. But I could definitely understand you guys hearing it when it's like, you know, this loud. Man, it feels like I'm in a typhoon. let me lower that back down to at least I mean, it was fine on level 1. I made sure to get the quietest fan I can. I just have to make sure it's not pointing towards the microphone, and I'll be able to exist. Like, it's not terrible, but it could be better. The fact that I was able to fit an L-shaped desk into a closet is its own right, because I had to, it's actually super awkward. I had to assemble this desk inside the closet. I even had to I had to disassemble my chair and reassemble it in the closet because it wouldn't fit through the door. I still have a couple things that are weird, but we're in our new place. We can stream again. I missed you guys quite a bit. Like, I have been, without speaking to you guys and without streaming, it's like I don't talk to anyone. It is dead quiet all the time. I don't think. All I think is heat and suffer. It's not great. Wait. I got iced tea just for this moment. Oh, that's so good. I should make ice. I have an ice tray. I should use that. What? Downside to living in a closet. All I have are, what do you call it? I have bars on both sides of me that I have to be very careful not to hit. I don't know. It's working out so far. Like I said, it should sound, I don't know exactly how it sounds now because I've kind of been in a rush to get everything ready. But whatever it sounds like now, it should sound better given a couple more days. Like, I don't know how it's going to sound right now because I've only done like maybe... No, about half sounds about right. I've done about half of it. There's probably still a little bit of reverb. It might sound a little bit boxy, which is my concern. But that's future me's issue. I don't even know what boxy sounds like. Oh, and that's the other thing. Because we now have, like, a new place, we have new internet. Which means that... well, not that it really matters right now. But we have higher stream quality, believe it or not. We've upped our rate by... I'm trying to think how much. I think we increased it by 30%, the stream quality. And as far as I can tell, it's doing really well. I'll actually probably increase it by another 15% for tomorrow's stream. That shouldn't go too badly. I definitely have the capability to. Internet's much more reliable, which is great. I don't know. I'm happy to stream again. I still don't know exactly what we're going to stream, mind you. I don't really know. Like, I want to do more collaborations, but I still want to do RPGs on the weekends. But the idea of Minecraft kind of failed when I wasn't able to join the SMP for the first month. I did end up getting a couple Final Fantasy games on heavy, steep discounts. So we'll probably play Final Fantasy 9. We'll probably also play, is it 11? The one with lightning? Maybe I should double check my Steam library. I know that House Flippers was free, and you can't say no to free. And given the event of us moving, I figure it's probably a good time to play House Flipper. At least for tomorrow, we'll play House Flipper, and it should be an interesting time. Let me see. What did I buy? Final Fantasy. That starts with an F. Where is F in the alphabet? I've lost it. Final Fantasy 9. Oh, 13! 13. Wait, what's 14? Is 14 the MMO? I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore. Not a big deal. All right. Since Twitch has so graciously allowed us to play ads, I'm going to take a little bit more of a drink break. I'm quite thirsty. Ugh. Good stuff. You gotta have a good drink every once in a while. Oh, that's another story I have to wait till stream. Oh, you guys are gonna have to wait. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But no, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I think I don't know what we could do. I wonder what we could do for a collab. I know we're hoping to do something with Silver at some point in time. It's been a while since we've done it. I mean, it's been a while since I've done anything with anyone, right? Collabs kind of fell apart when our friend group just stopped talking to each other all of a sudden. I am going to do something with Silver at some point in time. I'll have to talk with him about that. I think we're going to try to do some collab stuff on Fridays as well. Maybe. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I think we're going to... There's some other stuff that I'm thinking about doing. Here's the issue. I don't know people, and I'm too scared to go out of my way to reach out to people at the same time. Finding people is hard. Like, I don't want to organize things because it stresses me the hell out to try organizing things with strangers. Like, just the whole fact of, like, I have to go through a vetting process. And, like, even if I do the vetting process according to everything I know, I am not comfortable with rejecting people. I always have in mind that there's going to be a situation where, oh, somebody is upset about my decision, and then they fight about it. And it's, on one side, yeah, that's the exact kind of people I don't necessarily want to deal with. But I also don't really want to be put in a situation where I have to do that in the first place. And thus, it kind of just like, how to avoid that situation? Well, you just don't tell them. Oh, you just don't scam people in the first place. Oh, you just don't organize. Oh, you just don't talk to people at all. And that's kind of the step where in order to avoid conflict, we do nothing. We don't schedule anything, nothing. It's not great. It's not great. But yeah, I definitely want to do more socializing to some degree. I don't know how we're going to do more socializing, but we are going to do more socializing at some point. Wait a sec. I just remembered something. Hold on. No, never mind. I thought today was our anniversary as well. When did we start streaming? I actually don't remember. I want to say it was either April or May, but I'm honestly not sure. What is my oldest email? Hold on. What is my oldest email? Show me the oldest email, please. Oh, I didn't go back nearly far enough. I thought I clicked a bunch of stuff, and apparently that was for the wrong tab. Oopsies, teehee. I think we're coming on... Are we going on 4 or 5 years of streaming? It's a long time. I know that much. It might be 4. It might be 5. I tend to lose track of time very, very fast. Let me see. I think your opinion matters. I do not care, Bank. Congrats on surviving the move. Yippee! Wait a second. Yip! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yippee! Wait, did I even play? Ah, god dang it. Okay. Another sound device kicks the dust. Let me fix this. I hold on to that. Congratulations. I have a thing to fix. Hold on. Where is it? Where are you? This? Do not play in default. Play in this channel. And it's not playing in that chat. What? I knew there was going to be audio issues. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. Yes. Output device, that channel. Do I have to go into each individual sound and do by... That sounds like such a pain. Why is everything set to default? I don't want it to be default, man. I found the issue at least. That's good. As long as I don't unplug my computer, we'll be okay. Okay, hold on. Play this in sample. Play this in sample. Play this in sample. Play this in sample. That's a dead one. Play this in sample. Play this in sample. Play this in sample. 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 Oh, I don't like move. I was not expecting having to redo all of my sound stuff. That is something I was not expecting. Did I fix it? I don't hear it anymore. Hold on, let's try it. Yeah. Yippee! Okay, now you can congrats me. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go back through all the audio stuff to make sure stuff works. I mean, I could do it now, technically. Yippee! Yeah, it only took all of my brain cells. Man, I am not good at this whole technology thing. Good old iced tea. Hold on. What about this one? Does this work?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Perfect! All right, well, everything... No, I didn't actually finish that. I didn't actually finish setting that up. Should I do it now? Should I do it later? I don't know. I would do it right now while I'm talking, but I know for a fact... I do for a fact that if I do anything while I'm talking, I'm going to lose sight of what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be very, very confused because I have a very single target brain. What the hell? This doesn't seem right. Maybe that is fine. Hold on, I want to check if this still works. Testing.
Redacted.
Test? I don't think it worked. Hold on a second. If I keep talking,
Redacted.
then it's going to not do anything. What if I press... Hold on, what if I actually swear?
Redacted.
All right. So it kind of works. Okay, so it kind of works. In a weird way. Whatever. It'll be fine. Well, what about this one? I mean, I don't hear it, but it definitely works. Guys, I'm a little broke. Oh, I just closed the window. I was meant to keep up to adjust things. Oopsies, tee-hee. Well, you can't win them all, I suppose. No big deal. It's fine. Everything is fine. There was never any doubt in my mind that we were fine. I don't remember what I have that has sounds. This has sounds. We actually don't use very many of our emotes, right? We have this great one, right? Okay, well, that happened. We have so many that I just don't use. What does this do? Hold on, is this the... Oh, I know exactly what this one is. This might be too loud. Hold on. We'll have to do a test very fast. You guys ready? You guys ready? Don't miss it. Don't blink. Okay, great. I'm glad to see that works. Of all the things to be broken, I'm glad that's not one of them. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I'm not great at tech. Again, I'm just happy to be back. I am just super happy to be back. I missed you guys a lot. I don't like being in self-isolation. It's not fun. Like, I'm an introvert, but I like talking to people. I'm just not good at it, nor do I have the energy to. Is that being an introvert? I'm pretty sure that's being an introvert. I'm pretty sure that's being introvert. Let me double check. What is the definition of an introvert? Introvert. A person energized by solitary, quiet, low stimulation environments, often focusing on internal thoughts and feelings rather than external stimulation. That doesn't really sound like me. I don't get energized from being alone. Well, I don't really get energized being around people at all in general. Huh, wait, no, hold on. Is this one of those times? Is there a... Hold on. Introvert, extrovert quiz. We're doing a quiz, baby. 20 questions, 3 minutes. All right. I'm not gonna display it on screen because that's too much effort. A question, actually, I probably could. I could probably put it on screen. I need to put up a window capture, right? Window capture? Yes. And I want you to capture this window, except you're a little bit big. I'm gonna shrink you down. All right, good enough. Actually, can I also do a filter? Just to crop the top. I don't want you guys looking at my tabs. Wait, that's sound effects. What the heck? Where is the crop? There it is. Crop pad. Top, I don't know, 400 pixels? That was too much. 350. Too much. 200. What? 100? 120. Good enough! There's also an ambivert version. I have heard about it, at the very least. You're both, but you never knew there was a name for it. You're introverted, but also extroverted at times. That's definitely how I feel. But I might be like the worst kind because I don't get energy. I'm just always no energy. All right, first question. When a stranger talks to me, I consider it an opportunity to make a connection. No, it stresses me the hell out. Number 2. Being out with a big group of friends all night can be exhausting. I mean, being your friends isn't the exhausting part. Being on your feet is the exhausting part. I don't know. What do you guys think? What, like, if it's with friends, it's usually a good time, but like, I do go out of my way to avoid people because I know they'll bring me to places that, it's like the places we go is what makes me uncomfortable and makes me exhausted rather than the people I'm with. Does anyone else feel like that? It's like, hey, we're all going to like a concert. Why don't you come with? I'm like, but I don't like loud noises. I don't like music. Really? I don't know who the band is. I'm not going to enjoy it. It's just gonna be, I'm just not gonna go. But like if we're doing like board games or something, then sure. Roomba video, it's good to see you. Welcome. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back in the day, I used to be very late. Owie! Why is that so loud? How do you not like loud music? You're loud? I know, that's the issue. It's just a lot of loud noises scare me. I'm just very skittish, I think, as a person. You used to be very late communicative, and I just happened to be in an extroverted situation last week where you were talking to the mom on the phone about what items to get for the tacos you were making, and this lady randomly said, hey, what time is dinner? Where you at? It caught you off guard. What a weird way to introduce yourself into a conversation. Like, that would, like, I don't know what to say to that. I think it's 2 parts, right? I feel like, no, it's still broken. Now wait, water. All right, fine, I'll take a drink. I'm glad to see some things haven't changed. It's always the first hydrate of the day. It's the one that's super scuffed. And then everything else is perfectly fine. It's so odd. I don't get it. Oh, man. No, there's times where I've had weird conversations with strangers, and it's like, I don't want to interact with you, so I just kind of like respond in like a nice, polite way, but I'm not listening to what they're saying, and I'm not listening to what I'm saying. It's almost like just responding at impulse because I shut down mentally. And that has also led to some very peculiar moments where, say, that 7-Eleven employee back in when was that? That was a couple years ago, where they were just talking to me, but their Indian accent was too heavy. And so I just zoned out. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, no, definitely, great, yeah, can I go now? Apparently they at some point asked me if I liked having fun with a cucumber, and I apparently said yes. I don't remember any of this happening, but my friends who were there with me were they were breaking down in laughter as soon as we left. I don't know what just happened, but like, I don't know, strangers are scary things. No, group of friends. Oh, big group of friends. That's different. I'll go to like things with like a group of like 2 or 3 friends, but like anything more than 2 or 3 people, it does get exhausting. Agree. Agree? How exhausted do I get? Hold on, I'm confused. I didn't know you in the cucumbers. I didn't either. I don't even like cucumbers. They're just water. It's like if you like took a balloon filled with water, that's basically a cucumber. There's no flavor to it. I've heard people say like, oh, but cucumbers are sweet. No, they're not. It's water. The only time I want cucumbers is when I'm in the mood for something crunchy on like a salad or maybe a sandwich. Do you put cucumbers on sandwiches? I don't, at least. It's like a crunchier tomato. I don't know. I feel like COVID like destroyed I don't know if it actually destroyed my sense of taste or if it just never existed to begin with. Considering the fact I can't handle like bell peppers because they're too spicy, I'm pretty sure I'm the issue. But I digress. Cucumbers are good. You gotta fry it and water it down. Wait, what are you frying? You're frying water. Can you fry cucumbers? I mean, I know you could coat it in batter and then it's like zucchini tempura. Oh, that's zucchini. That's not a cucumber. Wait a second. I mean, I don't even know if tempura. You could do tempura cucumbers, I suppose. I know some people put tempura in sushi. Not tempura. Yes, tempura, but like cucumbers. We're talking about cucumbers. Ugh. My brain was already frying. What's the temperature at? Oh, 80 degrees. Great. It's only 20 degrees hotter than the rest of my apartment. Oh, golly gee willikers. His room sucks. Uh-oh. Don't spill that. That'd be bad. Fried cucumbers? I guess it's like zucchini or eggplant. Yeah, but zucchini is just a more firm cucumber, and you cannot convince me otherwise. And a funnier looking one. Eggplant? I don't even know what an eggplant looks in, but to me, an eggplant is like a firmer tomato. I don't know. I don't know what the taste is. 20 stream streak? Woohoo! Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's been like 3 weeks, right? It's been a long time. I missed you guys. The eggplants you like, I'll have them. You didn't like them. Yeah, like eggplants are a hit or miss. Like I'll eat eggplants, but I don't necessarily go out of my way for eggplants. I feel like there was one eggplant dish I liked where it was like eggplant stuffed with something. But I don't even think it's like, it may not even been the eggplant I liked. It may have just been the filling. It might have just been a bunch of cheese. I do like my cheese. It feels like 3 months. Honestly, it feels like it's been 3 months. I'm with you there. I've been without a computer for like 2 weeks. And like I was having withdrawal symptoms from lack of technology. I haven't been able to clean because I've been in a hotel for like a week. And then I was just staring at the ceiling for another week. It's been brutal. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. You told yourself how to make a homemade guacamole recipe. Given no recipe for this, and it's called up to random ideas. Knew what type of ingredients were in guacamole on your own, made up a homemade. Walking your boyfriend's. Ooh, very cool. I've never tried making my own guacamole. Is it just... I always just assumed guacamole was just smashed avocado and that was it, but apparently there's more that goes into it. I didn't know. At least I've never tried. I don't really cook. Like, boiling water, it might be my limit. And even that sometimes is a 50-50 whether I succeed or not. I've overflowed too many pots and I've burned water before. It's not a spicy, it's not a fun time. Cooking is not my forte. I will have to learn how to cook at some point. Unfortunately, the only thing I cook nowadays is brain cells. I mean, I have an actual size kitchen. I don't live in a kitchen anymore. Now I live in a closet, which is honestly arguably a downgrade, but like, maybe it's okay. Closet ain't too bad. Basically, avocado, cilantro, chopped pieces of tomato, and if you'd like jalapeno, and add a little bit of lemon and lime juice to yours as well. A little bit of 2 seasonings. Just mix it up. Yeah, it doesn't seem terribly complicated. It's a closet, a walk-in. Yeah, it's a walk-in closet. I don't know how to. Hold on. Can I send a picture? No, because I don't have a phone. I'll post a picture of the walk-in closet. Probably after stream. I'll post it to our Discord. And then you guys can see all the joy that is this weird. Well, maybe I'll do it when I finish up, because this is also going to be a recording booth, because I'm trying to get into more voice acting stuff. And so I wanted a space that I could properly do, you know, recordings for voice actings in. So I have a bunch of foam panels. I have a lot of sound dampeners. And I'm going to hope it's good. A Roomba hand cam tour? No, I probably won't go that far. Maybe the closet itself, because that's the least incriminating thing. And it is a closet with no ventilation, no doors, no walls. No, sorry, it's only walls. No windows or anything. I could do that for a tour, but like that's probably it. It's not even a little dark or mushy. Avocados is not ripe enough. You learned that the hard way. I will not smash those, almost like slicing glazed potato. Ha. Oh, interesting. I'll have to try making avocado guacamole at some point. All right, we were doing a quiz. I forgot. All right, I consider myself to be an assertive person. I mean, it depends on context. I feel like I can be very assertive. But it depends on if it's like, it depends. If someone does something I don't like, more than likely I'll just deal with it and keep it to myself. If someone's like, hey, we want ideas, I will put out there like, hey, how about we do this? Oh, but I don't like that. What if we do this? But it's like, but that's kind of not great. So what if we do something else? So I can be assertive from time to time. I definitely am like a people pleaser though, in that I don't necessarily fight against the flow of things particularly much either though. It depends on context. It depends on situation. All right, number 4. God, there were 3-minute quiz. I feel like I've been on this for like 20 minutes already. All right. It's not unusual for me to get lost in thought around other people. Yeah, no, that's pretty frequent. Especially if I'm not like on track with a conversation, I'll just go into my own world and then be like, hey, what do you think, Roomba? I'll be like, about what? Are you insertive? What does that mean? Wait, insertive. Does not compute. I am confused. I literally learned not to allow myself to be a people pleaser when I realized you were doing it. The people were making me do. You don't like learn that you're being treated really wrong. Oh yeah, it's definitely it's a thing that you do because you want people to like respect you and you want people to think better of you. But 9 out of 10 times being a people pleaser just leads to be being taken advantage of, either in the workplace or by friends and family. Like, communication is very, very important. And I think being a people pleaser is fine, but I think you also have to know how to like vocalize your displeasure or something when it's something that crosses some degree of a boundary. It's a hard thing to do. And I'm still learning how to do it myself. You still have to clip you doing your little song while you were beating up the bird on Pirates of the Caribbean. It was funny. No! I don't even remember that. Did I have a song? Mine was mostly friends and family. Learn not to let workplaces that just let me longer for friends. F everybody except Roomba. Yeah, don't F the Roomba. Roomba gets F'd enough by life as it is. God, if I have to clean up like X number of more dead bugs, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, wait a second. Average stream bitrate too high. Too high? My bitrate's too high? Is it? Good to know. All right, I'll figure that out. Tell me if you think... Ooh, I lost the message. Tell me if you think this is bad enough. Mother said the family only have a very few bits of information on who did it turn you into the state about your children. Claim being kept that they were not being taken care of. They were being stars and everything else, which was not true among other things. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. Welcome back. Thank you, Basie. It's been a while. How are you doing? I saw you stream a couple of times when I actually had access to the internet. I've been just relying on mobile data for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. It's been brutal. Thank you. You'd F the Roomba if you wasn't going to get a shock? No, there's only one hole, and the only thing that goes in that hole is dust. I feel like it's like that, like, joke of like, hey, what do I do? Like, I'm stuck. I have an M&M like minis can stuck, and I don't know what to do about it. It's filled with like smushed banana or something. What? Help! It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I've already gotten confused. They convinced you to sign a document that was told it was a medical release form and refused to let you read it. Convince your dad. Oh gosh. Without the judges not. Oh, that's too much. Holy cow, that's way too much. No, that's definitely not okay. Thank goodness that hopefully you're learning. I wouldn't even say learning. Hopefully you've learned not to, I mean, you said it yourself. You're learning not to be a people pleaser, which is great, because that's too far. Something like that is definitely like way too far. And I get it. You want like people want their parents to accept them. You want to do something to please your parents because you're living with them. You want them to like not make your life a living hell. But oh my goodness, I'll be honest. I feel like I'm happier keeping like an arm's reach away from my own parents, just because the fact that we are both stubborn to a fault, and we definitely make each other quite upset. Now you're so anxious. Oh goodness, my condolences about that. It wasn't even your parents. Your mom has your back since your dad had your back. Wait, sister, someone, sisterhood, one of the children. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, only 2 or 3 out of the 5. That's rough. Holy cow, that's rough. Let's see. Number 5. I think being on a reality TV show would be a nightmare. See, this one doesn't bother me as much because I've been on television before. I've done like acting on a stage before. I don't think this is too bad. It's not a nightmare. It's fine. Does it give you like nervous energy? Oh, 100%. But like, nightmare is very strong. I think I would honestly enjoy it. Well, outside of the nerves, I would enjoy it. Nerves are one of those things that you just kind of have to learn to deal with. I don't think they ever really go away. Well, it depends on who you are. Sometimes they go away. Greetings. I recently had 2 pets. Oh no! Utsu! Are you okay, buddy? I hope you're... Oh, it's been a rough couple weeks for you. Oh my goodness. Life's doing well for you? Well, that's good at least, Rain. You're fine. I hope you're fine. Oh. It's been a rough time. Holy cow. I don't think there's very many people I could say who can honestly say, hey, we've had a good couple of weeks. I feel like everyone has just been slowly spiraling in one way or another. We've just been drawing buff women to cope. That's the spirit. Hey, whatever works, right? Everyone needs a coping mechanism, or possibly several. For me, my coping mechanism is just listening to music and staring at the ceiling as I like try to feel music flowing through my body. Like, that is my coping mechanism. Some people it's drawing, some people it's, I don't know if television is a coping mechanism, but it could be. There's a lot of different coping mechanisms. And everyone should have at least a handful of them. Your phone screen is delaminating and dying. Well, that's less than good. Hey, at least it's still usable, right? That's always a plus. Gotta love your usability. Diamond Dart Gaming, spending time with your mom. Those are all good ones. All very, very good ways to cope. You watch videos every single day, that's your television. Yeah, like I don't know why I said television, because I haven't owned a television in years. I don't own a television now. If I was to own a television, it would just be a giant monitor for a computer or like a phone. I have no reason for a television. I have no reason for cable. I feel like it's one of those things that's just like, but why? I guess that's why they have the smart TVs now, is because they know that they're not going particularly well. I watch a lot of videos as well on like YouTube, or like sometimes I watch other people's Twitch streams. Well, sometimes I watch other people's Twitch streams. Never television though. I don't think I've seen cable television ages. Cable was free. Oh no, if anything, I feel like it's gotten more expensive too, because less people are doing. It's the same thing that like Netflix is doing right now, where there's just like, it's constantly raising its prices and it's counting on X number of people not canceling their memberships. It's the same thing where it's just gone up and up and up, and it's expensive, but it's not really worth the price. It's just a constant thing where it's like, how do we get the most out of the littlest? That's corporate shenanigans for you, baby. Capitalism, hell yeah. You also fell into your TV and smashed it with your face? Bye bye $300. No, don't say that, Utsu. Your face is worth more than $300. Probably. I hope it's worth more than $300. Are TVs that cheap? I honestly thought TVs were more expensive than that. Maybe not. I always had in my mind that TVs are like a luxury good. But I'm always surprised when I walk around stores and I see like, oh yeah, you can get a 60-inch television for $200. And I'm just like, excuse me? That's cheap. Why? Oh, right, because they filled it with ads now. It's crazy. Cheap Chinese Roku TVs? Hey, at least they're cheap. At least they're cheap. If it works, right? I mean, if you're just connecting it to like a phone or something, it doesn't really matter what it is, right? As long as it displays stuff. It's the On brand from Walmart. Ah, I haven't even heard of On. Roku I have heard, but I honestly can't remember if it was good or bad things. 130 for 40-inch? Yo, that's a good deal. That seems like a good deal. That's so cheap. I could just not have groceries for a week and I would be able to afford a TV. Yo, that's crazy. Your TVs are TCL? And what is that word? Hisense Rokus. Oh, I see. Hisense. Hisense? For a second, I thought it was a foreign language. Whoopsies. On has always been the Walmart brand. Here's the thing. I've never shopped at Walmart until recently. Everything I needed to get was either denied to me or it's just I could get it from, I feel like I went to Target more than I went to Walmart, but now Walmart's close to me, so I actually do a lot of shopping at Walmart. They make like headphones and charger cords and charger blocks, you name it. What is it? Oh, it's also Roku. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. I have another couplism of writing smut. Hell yeah. Unleash the beast. Well, not now. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can read smut on stream right now. I feel like I would mentally boom first. Good on you. Be careful what you get from there. Always compare prices. Check the app to see if it's the same price on the app as it is in store. Because I'm going to say car fluids, such a coolant, will be on store for $7 and something cents. In store be near $10. So this doesn't give you your price. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Was Walmart the one that said they were going to like change all their displays to be digital by like the end of the year, and so they could do live updating through the course of the day? Was that Walmart or was there somewhere else? I don't know. I don't like that. I understand the reason to reprice things. I understand the ease of having to reprice the digital display over a physical one. Like, I get it. 100% I get it. But we all know that it's not just for the ease that they're doing it. It's so they could do it nefariously at the same time, where it's like, hey, we saw you were getting this item. Okay, we're going to increase the price by the time you get to the front. Or it's like, oh, we're going to increase the price during the busiest hours of the day. It's stuff like that that makes it really, really annoying. Your mom racing on to the werewolf type. Hers is mostly romance, emotional. Not so much the dirty stuff. That's fair. There's always cool stuff around there. Walmart has a policy that their store price does not match the app price. They give you the price on out because sometimes they don't change prices in store like they're supposed to, and people paying the wrong price. Ah. Yeah, no, that's also fair. Also very, very fair. Most recent one, big buff wolf guy learning how to love through spicy time after a long life of abuse. Decently wholesome. Not bad. Always good to have a nice, decent, like, wholesome smut from time to time. Went to get nail polish advertised on the app, 99 cents. Went there, they tried to charge $3. Ugh, so expensive. Nah, it's hard. It's hard being a wear shop employee. I think it's just, and there's a lot of hard things about being just like customer service jobs in general. I've worked them before. They're not pretty. They're not fun. All right. I do not mind talking about anything. Wait, what? I don't mind talking about anything if I'm not that knowledgeable about it. I agree. I have very few bounds in what I will and will not talk about. Especially to friends. But if I don't know anything about something, I will definitely hold myself back. To some extent, because I'll basically just admit, yeah, I don't know anything, so I can't talk. I'll definitely say I'm not knowledgeable about it, but I'll try. At least you make an awesome pie for your friend's birthday. Woohoo! Hot take, pie is better than cake. Cake is so sweet and so fluffy, but something about pie, it just tickles an itch so much better than cake does. I think pie can actually be a whole meal. Cake is just a dessert. Pie could be anything you want. Pie is like, you have, I mean, I don't know if chicken pot pie counts as a pie. I mean, technically it has a crust, but I'm not really sure if you consider that a pie. It has all the different fillings, but like, pie is a full meal. Pie is a full ass meal. Cake is just a dessert that's too much sugar that you'll definitely be like regretting after the first couple slices. Cake nowadays is tooth rot? Yeah, no, 100%. You would enjoy the strawberry pie. Ooh, I've never even heard of a strawberry pie. It makes sense if it exists though. I love strawberries. Every time the last time I tried getting strawberries from the supermarket though, they were so tasteless that I was just like, I never tried getting strawberries again. I like strawberry flavoring. I don't know if I can handle supermarket strawberries anymore. If I want actual strawberries, I think I need to go to like an actual farm. That's what the good stuff is. Especially as our pumpkin pie and pecan pie. Both good ones. I love pumpkin pie. It's a shame most places only make pumpkin pie during like, you know, Thanksgiving. When you make cake, you make it to where it's not super sweet and you like to use like whipped frostings. You have a way about it when it's not super sweet and it's just nice because you can't have a lot of sweet snacks either. I like sweets. I really do like sweets, but like not that much. There is such a thing as too much of a sweet thing. I love pumpkin pie year round. This might be really, this is a little bit embarrassing, but there was this one chicken place I used to always order takeout from a few years ago. But I never ordered from the chicken place to get chicken. I only ordered from the chicken place because they sold you a whole pumpkin pie. And the pie was what was delicious. The chicken was dry as hell, and I don't necessarily recommend the chicken, but their pumpkin pie was to die. Well, I don't know if I would say to die for, but it was very good. I only ever bought pie when I went to the chicken place. It got embarrassing because they started knowing me by name, and I was like, okay, I'm never coming here again. We're a little bit too close. We have something called an Eastern Market that's actually grown on Michigan-based local farms nearby. You really want to make a good strawberry pie, I go pick some up, and that gets a really good place. And just make up a really nice pie crust. Don't have to buy stuffed crust. I always forget you can make pie crust by hand. I've only ever used pre-made ones. What is pie crust? It's just a really dense dough, right? That sounds great though. No, if you ever want something really tasty, like in terms of like fruits, veggies, you want to go straight to the farms if you can. You have to, because the store-bought runs, like the supermarkets, are all about quantity, not quality. Farms, it depends on the farm, but usually it's a mix of both. What chicken place is pumpkin pie? I think like their next door neighbor or something, or they were in like some sort of deal with a bakery that sold pumpkin pies. I don't really know, but they sold pumpkin pies, and then I was very sad when they stopped selling pumpkin pies after like 6 months of me buying all of their pumpkin pies. It was very sad. You make ink by hand? I don't know. What is ink? Is that with an ink? What is ink? Is ink an ink stone? Is it squashed berries? What is ink? Hold on. What is ink? Ink is a liquid or paste combines of pigments of dyes, a binder, and a solvent. I understand the words, I do not know what they are. Or a vehicle. That doesn't help. Got it. Cool. So it's stuff. It's stuff and things. Understood. You can make inks out of all kinds of stuff. Squid ink, lamp black. I don't think I've heard of lamp black. No, but for sure. Some of them have better. No, that gets supposed to solve it. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get the general premise. I just don't know exactly what makes like a solvent or a binder. I know what their purpose is. I just don't know what they are. Number 7. There's 20 questions, so we haven't gone very far. All right, I need to find out if I'm an introvert or not. Lamp black is what you use to make it. It's the black powder produced on the glass of can. Oh, okay. The soot stuff. The soot-like things. I didn't realize I had a name like that. Huh. Or you know. Number 7. I'd rather spend one-on-one time with a close friend than get together with a group of friends. 100%. I do not like large groups. It feels like my brain is pulled in too many directions. If it's only a singular person, then it's like, okay, great. Although I don't know if I would like a singular person. Ideally, I think I would like it to be like 2 friends. That way I'm not reliant on the conversation and we kind of share the burden. Scrape it off, mix it with a binder, use a bit of egg whites and dilute it. Oh, interesting. I didn't know it was that simple. The more you know. Number 8. It's better to have a roommate than to live alone. I'm conflicted on this one. Because I definitely prefer living alone, but living with a roommate does have its benefits. I think it really depends on the roommate, right? Good night, guys. Have a fun Easter weekend. Thanks for stopping by, video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yeah, like you said, Rain, I think it depends on the roommate. Like, they can be super obnoxious and it's hell, but they could also you could all just like leave each other to your own devices, take care of your own chores, and there's no issues. Having a roommate doesn't necessarily mean you have to interact with them all the time. It just means like you're sharing responsibilities. Awesome getting to your head. Delightful voice again. Wait, what? Getting to hear your delightful voice again. We'll be hearing more of it because I'll be streaming again hopefully tomorrow and henceforth, because we're not quitting, not yet. It's good to be back. If it's someone tolerable, yeah, it's someone that's like always a problem they don't. Yeah, right? Like, I myself haven't had any particularly like I've had a couple roommates that were okay, but they were just okay. I'm gonna be a neutral on that. I don't really have a preference one way or the other. I like being alone, but that's because I just don't like talking to strangers. If it was a friend, I'd be fine with it. If it's a stranger, then I don't really care to learn more about them. Also, Roomba, Inkstone, since you mentioned earlier, what happens when you bind your pigments but don't dilute it down and compress it into a dense block before letting it dry? Okay, so it's just the condensed version before it's been mixed with a solvents? It's something. I get. Okay, got it. Understood. So it's already partially processed. Got it. That makes sense. It is disappointing to review my weekly schedule and see it includes no social plans. What? I have a schedule? I mean, I guess I have a schedule. It's streaming, which is a social activity in a way. I don't really review my weekly schedule though, because I feel like, how many people actually have a weekly schedule? I feel like a lot of things are incredibly spontaneous. I feel like meeting up with friends especially is very spontaneous. Maybe it's just a neutral. For example, use inkstone by rubbing it against a stone basin with water in it, which then grinds the pigment binder, mix it with solvent. Oh, the water is the solvent, and that becomes your ink. I see. I see. Hey, so I was right. It was missing a solvent. Hey, good guess. You love schedules? I like schedules. There's just most things I'm not able to schedule. And that's just a me thing. I don't think... I like having schedules. I'm gonna disagree. I partially disagree. I don't particularly mind if my schedule... Like, I don't look at my schedule and say, like, oh my god, this is a social activity. If my schedule has social activities on it, cool. But, like, I don't get disappointed when there's nothing social on it. Although I do like talking to friends, and that's why it's not a full disagree, I think. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense, because I don't know if I understand what I'm saying myself. Inkstones are basically less messy way to store large amounts of inks. Okay, yeah. So some sort of, like, compressed, already processed way of storing things. That makes sense. Kind of like how people keep watercolor paint in those compressed pigment powder discs. Yeah, okay. So it's something similar. Makes sense. Number 10, at work meetings. I think it's important to speak up often. Oh. If I wasn't such a jaded personality, I would say yes. Because speaking up shows initiative. But if there's anything I've learned from actually working, the more you speak up, the more you put a target on your back, regardless of what you're talking about. The question is, do you want to see things improve? Or do you want to get along with everyone? I feel like I'm more inclined to speak up and get along with everyone. I want to get along with everyone, but I'm also kind of selfish. And so I will just more often than not speak up so that I can improve my own situation. I think. That sounds about right. Your tree died. Ah! Not the tree. First the car. Oh, sorry. First the pets. Then the car. Then your face. Then the pets again. And now the tree. Utsu, buddy. You need this. You need some good luck at some point in time. Please. That's... Oh, man. What is your luck? I feel like we had this conversation like a month ago about how your luck was just so bad then as well. You're like, you've been cursed by some funky mumbo jumbo, or gosh, I don't know. Something is terribly, terribly wrong. You had good RNG luck in a video game and depleted your... That's all it took. That's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, man. May your luck improve in more than just a singular video game. 11. I have a lot of fun playing tricks on my friends and family. Honestly, I do agree. I'm a little bit of a troublemaker. I was definitely the kind of kid who grew up intentionally mixing up left and right because I got a funny reaction out of my parents. And now here we are, where because of that, I didn't properly learn, and now I still confuse my lefts and my rights. I literally have to say it verbally. Left, right. Left, right. And then it's like, okay, right. It's so embarrassing. Your family has generational curse according to your family history chronicles? Oh, goodness gracious. It's heretical? Genetics? Oh, you said it. Generational. Yeah. What mummy tomb has your family gone into? Did you root the coffin of Tutankhamun, the Egyptian prince? Did you like break into the grave of like Jabba the Hutt? That's not his name. That's a Star Wars character. Wait, what was that one Mongolian leader dude? Jar Jar Binks. That's still Star Wars. Wait, what was his name? It doesn't matter. The point's lost. Forget it. Genghis Kong. That's the one I was thinking. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, for God's sakes. Roomba. Listen, it was an effort. There was probably a shared H in there somewhere. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Number 12. I like to get my friends and coworkers excited about our plans. I mean, if it's something I'm into and they're not, I'll try to psych them up a little bit. But like, if I'm not into it and they're not into it, I'm not going to try to force them to do anything. I'm just going to say neutral. No one actually knows where Genghis Khan is buried. I do remember reading something about that, how they tried. There was a group that tried to find him over the course of like 3 or 4 years. And they did find some structures that could have been where he was buried, but they didn't really find anything definitive from what I'm remembering. Yeah, there's a lot of different groups. I just know the one I specifically had seen was like 3 or 4 years minimum. They used some weird like geo-echolocation to find things in the region where it's best assumed he was buried in a mountain or something. I think the best I remember hearing about Genghis Khan was he was supposed to be buried under his favorite tree, which was a lone tree in a field, but obviously hundreds of years that tree is either no more or it's like turned into a forest, and the landscape of everything has changed at the same time as well. It's hard to find things like that. All you can do is like keep searching about your best guess and hope you get it right. It's hard. Archaeology stuff is really, really tricky. I don't know how they do it. You need some real good commitment and like love for your craft. Number 13. I do not like to feel pushed into dancing at parties. No, 100% agree. I do not like dancing. I think the last time I tried dancing, someone asked me if I was trying to perform karate. And ever since then, I have never once danced. I've become the permanent wallflower. And so that's just how that is. That's just how it is. I will be the wallflower. I don't know if I'm pretty enough to be a wallflower, but I am sitting on the wall. I will pick up after other people. I will like grab trash off the floor. Anything I can do to get out of dancing. That is my life at parties. I refuse to dance. Number 14, when I'm in charge, I prefer meeting with people one-on-one to hold large brainstorming sessions. No, I disagree with this. I honestly think brainstorming works better when you're bouncing off other people's ideas. I feel like trying to hold brainstorming sessions when you're in charge is like you trying to get a very specific direction. And I feel like that is detrimental to the brainstorming process, depending on, I mean, you can still lead the direction in a group meeting. I think brainstorm is better with the group. Just not too large of a group, otherwise it's too loud. You always go to formal dances dressed as formal as possible and just sit there being leered, right? It's it's just like, I don't know. I just don't like party scenes in general. I just don't like crowds of people. I don't like talking. If I didn't mind talking to strangers, I think it would be different. Like, I don't necessarily mind making a fool out of myself in front of strangers, but like, I don't want to interact with strangers. I just want to interact with friends and people I know. And if you're not willing to dance with strangers, which is 90 to 99% of like a dance venue, then it's just like, why are you here? What's the point? Not a thing. Not my thing. Doesn't matter how well dressed you are. Like, you can hope someone's gonna come and drag you, but even if they do drag you, you have nothing to show for it because you just don't have the skills. You don't do it. At least that's me. 2 years ago, I spent a lot of money on a white tie outfit that you can't even wear anymore because you lost so much weight. Hey, good on you. Oh, that's right. You were doing that large diet, huh? I'm sure there's weight. I mean, depending on how much weight, you could probably get that fixed to some degree. You're thinking like a small birthday party with friends, family for that question. Oh, what, the party? To be fair, I don't know if I would do it even with friends and family. At least for me personally. It could be a small party. I'd be more likely to dance at a party if it was just friends and family. Would I? Because then I'm actually worried about what they're saying. And then I know it's going to come bite me in the butt because it's going to come out of every family meeting like, oh my God. Do you remember when you did that really cringe dance? And they remind you for years and it's just awkward. Probably about 4 or 5 years ago, you used to just dance for fun at home. Something you can't even do anymore because your health went down. Oh, that's a shame. You were 240 when you got the white tie outfit tailored. You're 204 now. That's a huge drop. You've done well for yourself, Utsu. Like really, really well. Kudos to you. I've never tried being on a diet, but I've always been underweight regardless. So I've never really needed to. At some point, my metabolism is gonna kick my butt, but until then, I don't have to think about it too bad, which I'm thankful for. Still have a chubby dad bod. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Ad break starts. How about no? We're gonna snooze that ad. We're gonna snooze that ad, and we're gonna see if we can get through this in the next couple minutes. All right. When I go to a party, I have to think about how to leave it early. I also think how early it would be appropriate. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that because usually parties I'm too awkward. I'm on the corner. I don't want to interact with strangers, so it's just like, how do I get out of here early? How do I get out of early? Can I leave yet? Can I leave yet? Oh, but I'll make my friends like alone. Let me just wait till they find someone else to like do stuff with, and maybe I'll dip that. Yeah, no, that's 100% me. I don't want to be around strangers. If someone is interesting enough, I could happily spend an evening just listening to their stories. Probably. I don't know if I've ever been, I was gonna say happy, but that's not the right word. I don't know if I've ever met someone interesting enough for this to happen, but that's just because of the fact that I don't talk to new people very often. Reunited feels so good. Hello, Productions! We're back! It's good to see you again, buddy. We've been doing well. All right, we're doing a quiz right now about introvert versus extrovert. What does it think I am? Because I was looking up the definition of introvert because I was talking about how I wanted to do more collabs with other people, and I didn't really match the definition of introvert. So we're doing a quiz. Number 17, in work or in life. I'd rather take some time to consider the next steps, even if others are eager to rush ahead. In work or life? Okay, this is just whenever. Would you rather take time to consider the next steps or push ahead? I would say I agree. Sometimes I'd be more willing to rush ahead depending, but usually I like thinking of like, what could go wrong? Are there any alternatives? That kind of thing. And even if I don't stop the others from running ahead and I'll inevitably follow after them because of peer pressure or whatever, I definitely will think about alternative things in case something happens. No, that sounds about right. There were also ambiverts. Yeah, you had mentioned that earlier. I wonder if this quiz suggests that as an option. Could be. It definitely, I feel like an ambivert. If it is just kind of in the middle, that probably does suit me better. We will find out soon. We only have 3 questions left. Only 3 questions. Oh, goodness gracious. Finally finished upgrading your computer. 1,300 spent. And Psychonauts 2 will boot. Oh. Oh, that just feels bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, production. Hey, best guess is you have the wrong version of DirectX and you need an older version. Other than that, I have no idea. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Computer issues are so annoying to problem solve too, because it could be any number of things. Maybe if you try, I don't know how you have it, but maybe you could try booting in like a compatibility mode. Maybe that'll help, because that's an older game, right? As far as I remember. You'll go soon to write more smut and maybe work on my newest drawing. Buff Oni woman. Ooh. Have a good time with that. That should be fun. Hopefully it'll be fun. All right, let's finish this up fast. 8, lightning round. Go, go, go. 18, as a kid, I was always the first to volunteer to read aloud. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I was. I'm pretty sure I liked reading aloud because I liked attention. Number 19, one of the greatest attractions of travel is the opportunity to meet new people. Ew, 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 ew. No, I just want scenery. I hate people. I hate meeting new people. I just want to see funny like attractions and maybe some fun local stores and eat fancy food. I don't care about the people. Never. I tried leaving with my local tech guy over spring break and he just had a seizure and spent the entire week nursing a cracked ribs. Oh god, this is exactly what I was saying earlier. No one I've spoken to in the last couple weeks has like had any bit of good luck. Like literally no one. Everyone's just like, oh yeah. Oh, it's been rough. It's been rough all around and all for different reasons. Who is eating all of the good luck? Because it ain't me, that's for sure. All right, Lionel, final question. A day is spent alone working on my hobbies. Sounds perfect. Honestly, I mean, it sounds pretty solid to me. Granted, my hobbies usually include like social aspects, like streaming. That's a hobby of mine. Do I have any singular hobbies? I mean, it would just be reading manga. And that seems fine. Snooze again. That's fine. We're not going to stream for particularly much longer. The political machinations are stealing the luck. Now we all have to go to the luck mines. Well, I'll have you know the luck mines are just in need of a couple of hard workers. Wind? Why can't I say the word line? Wait. Line. Why is it so hard for me to say? Am I having a... No. I need more liquid. Hold on a second. Obviously you're sympathetic to the guy. Won't give him a hard time, but it's not often you have free time to leave your computer. No, for sure. Honestly, I think you could have, in theory, just asked like, hey, is it possible that I could kick up the PC and give it to a different technician? Like, I understand pressuring him not to work harder, but at the same time, it's still your stuff that you need to get repaired. I feel like he'd be understanding if he said, hey, can I take this somewhere else? I feel like that would have been fine. Or maybe it's still fine. I don't know when this was. Well, you said it was the entire week. Because cracked ribs aren't going to be fixed anytime soon, right? That's like a month of healing. And I'm pretty sure you want your computer within a month. We need hard workers, not workers who come to work hard. Brain exploded. There's really only one tech guy in your small town and we are not a good... Oh no. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, the options aren't great. The options are not great. I don't know about perfect. Spend the whole day working on hobbies solo. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I think that's a pretty dang good like day, I would say. So I would say agree. It's pretty solid. It's a solid day. Not perfect. Perfect isn't quite right. But like I would enjoy a day of just working on like reading manga or like, I don't know, streaming or something. I think that would be fun. Well, streaming doesn't count. Spent alone. So it'd be like, I don't know, gotcha games or something. I think that's fine. All right, score. What am I? What is this mixed? Huh. See, therapist nearby. I'm sorry. Why do I need a therapist? Excuse me. What to know? As a so-called neither highly extroverted or highly introverted. Your answer suggests that, like the majority of people, you land mid-spectrum. I'm not like other people, just most people. Get it right. And your right to access was faulty, but we fixed it already and still didn't go. Oh man, that's annoying. Embarrassing story time. You once almost electrocuted yourself pissing on a Wi-Fi router. But why? Why would you do that? I don't answer the question. I don't know if I want to know. What to know? Hold on. What's my best professor voice? It's a so-called... Hold on. I can't read this. This is on a bad screen. There we go. I can't see OBS now. OBS, you go over here. Now you get big. I can't see myself. Where is my mouse? Here it is. Shrink again. As a so-called ambivert, you, like many other extroverts, get a little anxious when you see your social calendar as blank. But, like many introverts, you find several hours at the party to be exhausting. Either instinct reflects a personality problem. Some big personality experts propose that nearly 2 out of 3 people can be considered ambiverts. Like other big 5 personality traits, introversion and extroversion may be distributed across a population in a bell curve, with smaller groups at the extreme ends, but most somewhere in the middle. As an ambivert, you may be more emotionally intelligent, more able to synthesize multiple sides of an issue, and better able to get along with highly introverted or highly extroverted people than those at the poles of this personality continuum. Being ambiverted may mean that your reactions to social encounters are contextual. In some situations, or with family members or old friends, you may be the life of the party, but at other times, you may be happier to sit back and take the conversation in. Now, my tracking is dying. Okay, I really need to fix this. Good enough! Stop moving! Make a change now. Pick your spots. Only when it's appropriate to speak up or step back is a key for ambiverts coexisting at home or at work with a broad range of people. Work with others. Ambiverts may be the best people to work with clients and customers because they're not shy about reaching out, and they're better at evaluating others' needs and adapting their usual pitch to meet them. In such a context, as ambiverts can benefit from moving closer to the ends of the spectrum. For example, being more extroverted may lead to advantages at work, while adopting some more introverted tendencies, like being less restless, could help socially. To be fair, electrocution is when you die of electric shock. Oh, I don't know you had to specifically die. The next text. Speak to your primary care physician. Take another. No, we're good. Why is it recommending me a bunch of people in Texas? That's weird. All right. What is this? Oh, that's a video. What's this? Oh, that's for checking my IP address. I don't need that. All right. This has been a fun return stream. And pretty short. I mean, it's only about 2 hours, right? 1.5, 2 hours? Hour 40 minutes? It's something. What the heck? Oh, right. I'm still window capturing. It changed the window that I was capturing. How very peculiar. Can't say nothing about Texas. I know Texas has supposedly very good barbecue. They also love their big hats. That's yeah, that's about all I know about Texas. Snooze! Oh. I can't snooze anymore. I can't snooze anymore. I've lost my motive to smooth. I lost my snooze opportunity. Dad. Drink time. Good news. You started working on a character sheet for a V2 model. Yo, that's fire! Congratulations. Those are always fun to make. Krita is the goat. Wait, what is Krita? Your copy of Photoshop just unverified, so which to Krita. Oh, the design app. Oh, I haven't heard. No, I think I've tried Krita, but it was a little bit more of a learning curve, and so I stopped using it. But it's definitely a good program. Definitely. I don't know. I don't use much. I just use Photopea for most of the stuff whenever I need to do digital stuff because it's similar to Photoshop, but it's incredibly bare bones. But that's also just gets me everything I need to at the end of the day, which is great. All right. I really I can talk for another minute and a half. Surely I can find something to talk about. How's the weather? Weather good, yes. Rain, great. Bad. Maybe you like rain. Rain good, yes? Yes. Rain good. I mean, I like the rain. I like the sound of running water. I don't necessarily like... No, I like the feeling of rain, but I don't like the feeling of being wet. Does that make sense? There's nothing more uncomfortable than wet clothes, I feel. Wet clothes are annoying, but the feeling of water is quite nice, I think. It helps that the pen pressure works for Krita. Like Photoshop was a picky eater. I'm surprised. I have to think Photoshop, with the amount of like they actually charge for stuff, is like not great. I would assume Photoshop would work. I didn't expect it to be worse though than Krita. That's kind of crazy. I've never been good with pen pressure when it comes to that stuff. Like, it's definitely really good for experienced artists, but like someone like me who has no skill in art, it doesn't really matter, and it probably does more detriment than anything else. You'd rather wear sandals in raining weather so you don't have wet socks. Wait. Oh! for a second, I thought you were gonna... Oh, I misinterpreted that entirely. I thought for sure you had said, yeah, no, I wear sandals in rain. I don't know why I thought you were talking about wearing socks and sandals together. That's like a cardinal sin. No, you wear sandals instead of... Yeah, no, sandals in rain is different, right? Because it's not wet clothing at that point. It's just wet against your skin directly. It doesn't get the clinging sense of like fabric. It's not anything weird. No, I'm the same way. If it's raining, sandals just feel better. Granted, you're probably, depending on where you are, if you're kicking up a bunch of like rainwater, it might be getting your feet incredibly filthy. But like, I would, if it's between wet sandals or wet socks, I would choose wet sandals as well. I'm with you there. You'd rather get punched in the head than wear socks with sandals. I feel like I've tried it just because I didn't understand. It's not even that comfortable. Like, the only reason you wear socks on sandals is because you have low quality sandals. Like, sandals that just are like too hard, or like they don't give any cushion for your feet. And then you want a little extra cushion, so you wear socks. That is literally the only reason to wear socks with sandals. Like, it just doesn't make sense otherwise to me. Like, you're just making socks get very dirty very fast. And yeah, it's more breathable, I guess, than like wearing shoes, but at that point, why even bother with the socks? I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to go about it if it's like, hey, my feet get cold and I want to wear sandals. If your feet get cold, just wear heckin' shoes. I don't know. People are weird. People are very, very weird from time to time. All right. We are going to end stream for the day. We'll be back probably... I am going to try streaming tomorrow. I don't know. Now that I'm in a brand new time zone, I'm trying to figure out a schedule that works for me. I don't know what that is quite yet, to be perfectly honest. I might move all of future streams to being what we did today, where we start at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST. Because I think it just works better. And then I should be Sorry. My hands are full of cuts, and they sting sometimes when I do stupid stuff. Ow. Where'd my bandage go? I had a bandage somewhere. Oh, I probably ripped it off because I strangled my thumb with it. Anyways, if things go according to plan, we will be streaming, what was the game I just downloaded literally last night? House Flipper. Well, probably playing House Flipper tomorrow, assuming I still have my limbs, because my body is very, very sore from trying to move in. And assembling furniture, and I don't know how much longer I can do that. So the plan is House Flipper tomorrow. Tuesday, I have no idea. We might do PBE, TFT, or we do something else. I'm not really sure. Thursday, I have no idea either. Friday, I don't know. God, I don't know what my schedule is for this next week. We're going to do something on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm just still deciding. And then next Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably start Final Fantasy IX, I think, is the thought process at least. Maybe I'll see if I can get a couple collabs during the week. Because I know Silver already said he wants to do a collab or something. I might have another one on Fridays that I'm doing. Nothing's planned for Thursdays, though. Time will tell. Time will tell. You guys will know probably about the same time I will. So exactly what it's talking about. Like, things that are spontaneous just end up being spontaneous. And I'm definitely, with how chaotic everything is, I think planning is a little bit of my pay grade right now. FF9, I'm assuming it's FF9. Hold on, let me double check my library. It was on sale for like $3. You can't just ignore a Final Fantasy game for like $3. That's a steal. Anyways, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye. Toodles.